This poor wood slice was in for a rough ride. So stay tuned. So I really wanted to do something with these many resin hearts that I've created from excess resin. And this project does involve my laser engraving machine, so apologies for those that don't have one. Hopefully you still find this entertaining and inspiring though. So what I'm doing here is I'm tracing around the heart because I need the shape to be pretty much exact. Someone in another video for another YouTuber once commented that you can scan this in and get the shape that way, which is a brilliant idea. Whoever you are, thank you for that. Unfortunately, my scanner would not connect to my computer at this point. I don't know why. So impatient as I was, I just went ahead and traced it and then took a picture with my phone. And using the Lightburn program, which I use for my laser engraving projects, I use this handy little feature called the trace feature, which you can drop your image in, use the trace feature. The trace feature will find the defining lines and trace that into a vector path. And then it was just a case of cleaning up some of the lines because they were a bit jagged. This is the design that I had in my head I wanted to create. So life can be tough, but you are a diamond. I don't know if that's a real saying. I thought it up one day, but everything that I think of has already been done, so I have no doubt that it's out there somewhere. And the little swirly design is something I created on the iPad last year sometime. And I've only ever used the design on one other project, and that was a heat transfer vinyl little pouch design. So I will put the little card up in the corner right now if anybody is interested in watching that. But I'm happy I get to use it again, especially for something I don't have to weed. I hate weeding. So on screen, I'm just going through the settings of what will be engraved and the power and the speed. They are all completely wrong here. I do change them later, but I changed them wrong again. So stay tuned and see what happened with that. So I want to show you my mistake and how I eventually cleaned it up. This is the result of too high a power, too slow a speed on dry wood. Not the first time I've done this. It never burst into flame, by the way, but that wouldn't be the first time, so long as you never leave engraving and cutting on its own. So let's clean this mess up. So I do apologise, I didn't record all of the process of me cleaning up this wood slice. So what I did here was I filled the engraving area with a clear drying glue. Since it was quite crumbly and dry and scorched, bits were flaking off, and I couldn't sand the surrounding area because it would just draw the soot back onto the area around it. And the glue would provide a barrier for me to do that. Once that was dry, I went in with some sandpaper and gave it a really good sanding, and then used a hard bristle brush just to get that sawdust out of the word engravings. And at the time of this voiceover, I have already done another one. I had another wood slice from Hobbycraft. This one was from Hobbycraft as well. I managed to perfect the settings so it looks nice and clean. I'm really happy with the results, but there's something I need your help on, so keep watching. Okay, reveal time. Ta-da! What do you think? Did I clean it up nicely? You can just see a little bit of warping on the top right of the heart shape. But it definitely has that handmade appeal, so I am really happy with it. And I edged the outline of the heart shape in gold, so you can't go wrong with gold. It's just made it better with gold. There are slight burn marks around the design, the swirly design and the text where I didn't sand it off, but I kind of like that. And also, I really didn't want to do that on the little swirly design because I wasn't sure I would be able to get all the sawdust out of all those little nooks and crannies. Oh, and the glue I used to stick the resin heart in was super glue. So hopefully it's stuck in there well and good. The one other thing that I did to improve this wood slice was glue these little splinters down here where the bark had come away from this wood slice. Don't know where it's gone. I think I bought it like that and didn't notice. Or they were all like that. Anyway, the next one, the second one I did is coming up in just a few moments. Stay tuned because I need your help deciding which heart to put in it. So this is the second one, and this time I put masking tape over the surface to reduce the charring effect. I usually do that with everything, but I completely forgot on that first one. And because of the extra barrier with the masking tape, I did have to go over with another pass of the laser just to get those crisp lines, because some of the tiny detail in that swirly design didn't quite cut properly with the masking tape on. Just something to remember. But after this clip, I do get a bit fed up with having to pick bits out with my hands. So I find a spare bit of Cricut transfer tape, the extra strength one, and I use that to pull up the rest of the little bits, which did work pretty well. It's the next day, all the tape is gone, and I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy. But there's just the one thing left to add. Well, two things with the gold outline. So guys, what I would like for you to do is, as I go through and set each heart in the heart recess on the wood slice, I'll name each colour and you leave a comment voting which one you think looks best in this wood slice. And then a few days after this video, I'll round up the votes and I'll post the finished picture in my community tab. I just couldn't choose, and for something like this, I wanted a less biased opinion than my can't go wrong with black mindset. And I know I should have outlined the heart recess in gold first so that you could see each heart with the gold outline, but I forgot until after the heart picking, and then my phone died, so I couldn't film it anyway. Okay, so this is the transparent yellow heart. I really like this colour. It's quite glass-like and gem-like in a way. So vote transparent yellow if you like the transparent yellow, if you think I should use that one. This one is the chameleon blue. Lovely, really lovely colour. Obviously I used Resin chameleon powders on this one. This one is quite a muted blue. It's quite a grey, stormy blue. I will call this one stormy blue. It's nice and muted. It's a flat colour from pigment paste, so it doesn't have a shimmer or anything. This one was made with a dark cyan, I think, pigment paste, and I put some gilding flakes inside it for that nice contrast, so it's a bit different. We'll call this one dark cyan heart. Now, I do have 3 of the purple hearts, but I'm going to discount these because the first wood slice I did had a purple heart, and I want this wood slice to be a bit different. So if you see these in the background and then they've disappeared, I haven't picked them up, that's why. This one is a lovely colour. This is a pigment paste that was titled red. It's not red. I'm calling this salmon, the salmon heart, because it's more of a salmon colour to me. I'm going to call this one the pink heart. It's made with mica powders, and I think I drizzled some blue in there as well. It's not my favourite, but because of that I am including it, because I don't want my opinion, I want yours. I want the votes of you guys, so let me know. This one was clear resin, gold gilding flakes, and I dropped in some diamond alcohol ink. It's a very glittery alcohol ink I got with a Scrawler box subscription, or a single box anyway. And it's really nice. It's very sparkly. We'll call it Clear Diamond Heart, just to give it a name. This one is actually one of my oldest. I did it last year sometime. I splattered gold alcohol ink into the mould and then filled it up with black resin. So I wanted a different splatter effect, but I quite like it. It's different. We'll call it Black Splatter. Okay, the 3 remaining black ones, I have already used 2 at the time of this recording, so I won't show those. And the remaining black one I'm not too keen on, so I'm not going to show that one either. So that's the end of the heart showing. Let me know in the comments which heart you think I should super glue into this wood slice, because once it's in there, it ain't coming out. The super glue is really good stuff. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for checking out this video. Don't forget to comment on your favourite heart below so I know which one I'm going to super glue into the wood slice. Let me know also if you enjoyed this project and if you would like to see any more. I love positivity phrases and I like adding them into projects, especially with resin somehow. So if you can like that like button, poke that like button even. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I am a little bit all over the place with schedule, so I post a bit randomly. And for those that don't know, please check out my giveaway, my 1,000 plus subscriber giveaway, which should have happened last year. That will be at the end of the video. Please click on that. Please check it out. and have a great day, morning, evening, night, wherever you are. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.